Posting up with the mayor, big name. Posting up with the wolf, big fame. Just turning up in this thing. No other channel with the 5 post game. See the like, share button, just hit it. Auburn Tigers game over, let's get it. Big cat out the kennel, let me walk. I'm calling up the mayor, let your folk talk. Let me talk, 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 let me talk. Posting up with the mayor, big name. Posting up with the wolf, big fame. And just turning up in this thing. No other channel with the 5 post game. Let me talk, 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 let me talk. Let me talk, let me talk, let me talk.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Tiger Event. I got my man, the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, in the house. Marcus,
Yes.
what's up? Talk to me. Let's get to it, bro. We got about 30 strong minutes in this thing, bro. Let's get to it. We're going to get to some chat, and we're going to get maybe a couple calls in, Marcus. What you got on this game, bro? Talk to me, Marcus.
Man, I'll say this, man. I will regret letting Deuce Knight walk out that Auburn uniform if he chooses to leave. After seeing what I seen today, I would truly regret. Please.
Marcus, hey, I said the same thing Friday, bro.
Please
You don't know what you
figure out how to
have.
keep that man in the Auburn uniform.
You don't know what you have. That's all I was saying Friday night. That was my whole argument. Talk to me, Marcus. What you see, Marcus? What you see?
Man, and if he does choose to leave, can we get Axon on the phone? I like him for Mercer. He's very promising. If he would have had a lot of if his O-line would have held up, hey, it would have looked better for him. I think. And also I love Mercer's play calling offensively.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we're a better team and we were supposed to do what we were supposed to do. Deuce Knight, I love how he goes through his progressions. I love how he runs the football. 4 touchdowns every time. It like felt like every time he wanted to scramble, he could score. So it's just, you know, I do want to see him against a high level competition, but man, please don't let that man walk up out of Auburn. Please don't let that man walk up out of Auburn.
Yeah, man. That's what I was saying last night, man. It's like, bro, this dude could be the next coming of it, man. He might not be as a quarter, like a burden to somebody to have to take. It's like, what offensive coordinator is looking at that saying, man, I don't really want him on me. Like, who is looking at that saying that, man? No, bro.
I feel like he missed on a couple passes, but that comes with game time reps.
Yes.
That game speed. But when he settled down, you seen the passes come. But IQ wise, you seen when plays broke down, he went through his progressions. He ran the football. A lot of times, what people ain't gonna want to admit, they had Cobb bottled up a lot tonight. Deuce Knight made plays, man. So it's just like, please, I repeat, don't let that man leave Auburn, man, because he has a promising future, and I would love, in that back shoulder pass to Coleman. So it's just, I would love to see that man start in the Auburn uniform and see what they can bring for us, man. So
now think if you this dude, man, think if you had him, man, the whole all season, man, in this offense with Derek Nix, man, getting time and just getting reps. And like the first part of the game, I think that was just kind of rhythm and reps, man. Just like you say, getting settled in. Once he got settled in, bro, it was like he was cooking. Deuce was cooking, bro. So, man, I loved it, man. All right, man. We got Huggy in here. What's up, Huggy? We got my man Bubba. What's up? What's up, Bub? How you doing, man? I'm gonna open up the line in a minute, and we're gonna let y'all call in and vent a little bit, man. We're gonna hold it to about 2 or 3 minutes per call. We cycle everybody through. What's up, Rodney Williams? Black
What's up, Rodney?
Magic. What's up, Rodney? How you doing, man? What's up? Sample is in the house. Need to take freeze off that thing. They want me to take freeze off that thing. My man, Ant.
Got to at that point, man.
My man, Ant. That's my guy right there. Well, Ant, you was right. Ant, you was right. He said Deuce was gonna start, man, and Deuce showed out, man. For real, I love it, man. Some things I noticed, man. Man, Deuce throws the slant. Man, he putting it on him. Remember the slant? Remember we was like, man, can Cam Coleman run a slant and catch a slant, bro? Some of that probably was the throwing accuracy. Remember he was reaching out and all that craziness, man. Deuce putting the ball on him. And also when he scrambles, man, and he's rolling, he's looking downfield. Like he hit Malcolm Simmons downfield on a rollout. Elijah Melendez, bro. That dude is a dog. That dude's a dog, man.
Oh man, you got to bring Nick on so he can do his whole little Elijah Melendez little rundown.
Elijah Melendez is a dog, man. And he's just a freshman, bro. He's just a freshman, man. And also, man, shout out to Derek Nix, man. He's coaching to what we have, bro. He's coaching how, man, we've been preaching this all year, Mr. Mayor. All year, man. Give us some quick slants, man. Give us some things crossing over the face of the quarterback, man. Stay on the edges. Give us some quick throws, man. Help out the line of scrimmage, man. I think we had one. Well, I know at one point it was 1 sack. I think we got more than that once Jackson got in the game. But man,
that's what I was gonna
Go ahead, bro. Go for it. The
thing that I will say about both, all three. With Jackson, it doesn't seem like. Well, I say with Deuce and Ashton, it seems like they have better pocket awareness than Jackson.
Yes.
It's just when that pocket broke down, you seen how Deuce Knight dipped that shoulder and stepped up in the pocket. When Jackson got in, he got his sack because he couldn't step up. It's just, I don't know.
Absolutely. You're correct, bro.
When I see it, I just see both quarterbacks. I feel like early on in the season, pocket awareness would have benefited us a lot. And both quarterbacks outside of Jackson has shown to me in these last few games great pocket awareness and being able to move in the pocket. Still look downfield to make plays. And to me, that's just the difference versus why we probably won't see Jackson in an Auburn uniform again.
Man, and think about this, man. You saying that this is the crazy part about it is like, dude, he was the starter and got most of the reps in spring practice. He got most of the reps in fall practice. He got game time reps. And man, it's wild that these other quarterbacks still look better than him and still seem like they have better game awareness than he does. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout outs to Deuce Knight, man. And this is the crazy part of Derek Nix putting up like 60-some points, man. Like, people thought Mercer was going to be a game and a competition for us. Think about this is I think the part everybody is losing. He did that dude with a true freshman quarterback. The starter didn't start. The starter didn't play. Derek Nix did that with a true freshman quarterback and the starter didn't play. So, man, shout out to Derek Nix, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, man, I'm more and more. I'm liking this DJ Derek Nix combination. Now, when the game first started, Mr. Mayor, I was shaking. I was like, here we go. But guess what?
I ain't like it. I ain't like it at all.
Yeah, but guess what it showed me? Huh?
It gave me deja vu vibes. I was happy that we snapped up out of it.
But guess what? It showed me that we have new leadership, bro. If you know what I'm saying, and I can't say for sure, but if we were in that position like 4 weeks ago, bro, we might have lost the game. Yeah,
we lose.
Yeah,
because it just that you can tell the difference between the mentality of this team versus a Hugh Freeze coach team. It's like night and day at this point.
Yeah.
Even with you seeing. What was very discouraging for me, a lot of our big pieces got nicked up in this game from Falk. I didn't like that per se, but I was like, in a game where it was close in the beginning, I think Hugh Freeze panics. We stayed the course, we kept doing what was working, and we waited on adjustments to finally kick in, and it works. It works when you stick with your game plan and not just panic and do what the defense wants you to do, or the other team wants you to do, and you don't become predictable.
Yeah.
So it's just I love it. I love having a competent team, man. I really love having a competent, because that's all we ever wanted from Auburn. That's all we ever wanted to see. We tired of unexplainable excuses, man. It's just
it is, man. It's amazing. But think about this, man. If we would have had Freeze, we might would have still had Jackson Arnold as the quarterback.
We more than likely would have.
Unbelievable.
Just because we already know that's how excited I was his quarterback.
Yeah, with all in sample says all that firepower sitting for Arnold. Yeah, man. All that firepower sitting on the bench, man. Sitting around and we ain't using it. He said, I need a blue name, run extra just blue. Bubba, I haven't seen you on air lately. Yeah, Bubba was on Friday on Nick Them Show. He gonna be on tomorrow. Bubba everywhere, man. Yo, DC, we gotta get Hubert's goofy face out of that intro righteously, bro. It's giving me flashbacks. Blowout, baby. Yes, it was. 30 minutes. Yeah, man. Yeah, the you know what I'm saying? We got a dip. You know what I'm saying? We got some important events to, go to. You know what I'm saying? We got God Body Science coming in. We got Bubba coming in. We're gonna let y'all have the phone lines in a second. See, this is why Freeze got fired. Yes, this is why, man. Ain't nothing up. Huggy, what's going on, man? Marcus, please, Deuce, please, how much you need?
Whatever he need right now. Because the thing about it is, if we let him go, bro, and he succeeds somewhere else, we would look very foolish, especially after this game.
That cold.
We seen that this guy has great potential, and if we let him walk after this game, like DC said the other day, we have to find an OC that can scheme up something for him, because he can do everything we need him to do. I would like him to be more accurate with the ball, but hey, it's his first game, fully started, man. What you expect?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. So
give him an offseason with a good offensive coordinator.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What was Cal first play at Auburn? What was Deuce? I may be wrong. Come back and tell me. Ant, what's up? He said, I'm going last, man. Got a little rant. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all on, man. Right quick. And like I said, keep about 2-3 minutes, man. Get everybody in, and then we'll cycle back through if you need to say something else, man. Mercer would have won if Freeze was still there. We're saying the same thing, man. You said, Huggy, when you get on call, remember, I was saying I think Jackson Arnold should move because he's just a great player, not a great quarterback. I think Jay Flower was saying, would you take him as slot player? Jackson Arnold is a slot player.
What, slot receiver?
Yeah, slot receiver, yeah.
Nah, I would take him at lesser conference school as my starting quarterback. Okay. He has talent. It's just I don't think the SEC is the conference for him to succeed, man. It's just, to me, it's a confidence issue with him. I think he goes somewhere where it's less talent, where he can shine, beat up on less competition, and gain his confidence back, and hopefully play his way into the NFL in a different type of role. That's what I see for him. But I don't think the quest for Jackson Arnold is staying in Power 5. Well, I'll say SEC. I ain't gonna say the whole Power 5, but I'll say in the SEC. I don't think the course for him is playing SEC football anymore.
Gotcha. Phil says Deuce is on the loose. God body well. It was the Deuce highlight game. Yeah, if you notice, Jones started the game. Shot Cobb got in. Yeah, this arm blow about to be interesting. Iron Bowl, I guess, about to be interesting. Get that contract ready. Yeah, man. Freeze was the problem. All right, man. Let's get to this, man. Jay Flowers, I hope here when Ed gets here. Totally different team it is. At least I thought Omar would get in myself, man. He's I want to see what's up, Courtney Miller. War Eagle to you. Let's go. I think God Body. What you got, God Body? Come on.
Talk to me.
Well. We found out, Incorporated, who was the main problem for Auburn football.
Who was it, God body? I ain't
Man, I've
been
been
watching.
saying it. I've been saying it since last year.
Mm-hmm.
The dude offense is outdated.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a hell of a play call. He's oh man, but let's get past him. I wish Freeze the best man and his cancer diagnosis and
Mm-hmm.
everything he got going on as a man. You know what I'm saying? I wish him nothing but the best, but he gotta take his time, get his body together, then maybe he
Mm-hmm.
can come back and redeem himself at another level.
Yeah.
But man, this team here looking like the Iron Bowl gonna be interesting.
Mm.
It looks like it's gonna be interesting. Uh, I was worried about my guy getting hurt, but now I see Deuce coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and he got them wheels. He ain't going down on first initial contact. First initial contact, he not going down. He not going down. So I'm finna put all chips in.
Okay.
I'm the first one to tell you I'm sliding all the chips to the middle of the table
Mm-hmm.
for Auburn against Bama next week with that non-mobile quarterback the Alabama got, and that he gets shook up when the pressure is on him.
Okay.
War Eagle, and I'm out.
Great call, man. Appreciate you, God body, man. All right. My man. Bubble. What's up, man? Talk to him, Bubble.
Yeah, I'm really happy for Deuce. I think
Mm-hmm.
he played really well. He missed a couple reads early, which kept the game a little close. We had that 3 and out. He missed a couple pulls he should have taken.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, he couldn't have asked for a much better debut. I mean, he took off on the first play. Looked like he was running against middle school kids. He is
The first two.
he is huge. He
Yeah.
is massive. So I mean, he's got elite talent. He's got elite arm talent. With a few mechanical fixes, he's going to be a really, really good player, whether it's here, whether it's elsewhere. I don't think this has much to do with next week, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
because Alabama doesn't play 5'9", 220-pound linebackers that run 4.8, so I'm really excited for this week. I think we're going to get some updates on this whole coaching search situation, but enjoy this win today because that all could go either way next week. So
I'm
don't
with
stress
you,
too much about it. Worry.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man. Appreciate you, Bub. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow, Bubba.
I would say
2-1.
this.
2-1. What's up, 2-1? Talk to us.
What's up, man? It's 21, man.
Okay.
21. Ed Darby.
He
Yeah.
put 2-1 on the markers, then he was like, no, it's 21.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
21, got to change it up. But I know you guys working quick today, but
Go ahead, man.
yeah,
Go ahead.
just like what I seen from Deuce, same as Ashton, man. They
Mhm.
can work the pocket while looking down the field and feel that pressure. That's something JA just does not have. And, JA showed it again tonight that he just stays on his first read too long. And he gets eaten up in the pocket. Tempo looked good again once they got up in tempo. Offense looked like his runs well. Shout out to McPherson, 49-yard field goal with a lot of room to spare.
Yeah.
So,
Looking like it's old self.
loving that. The first part of the game was pretty rough, but once again, it showed how difficult it is to be a defensive coordinator and be the head coach. They got everything calmed down in the second quarter because it's going to take time to do the adjustments because he has so much going on. So he's not able to be a defensive coordinator and adjust immediately after every series. So that's why you see them 17 points get scored, and then they don't score no more after that because he got it corrected. We lost our dude with that targeting call. That's going to be big for next week. I can't remember. Sylvester Smith. Is that who it was?
Sylvester
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah, I mean that's big. I mean, just again, and then Mercer showed a little bit of bear front again this game, and once again Chapman, dude, he don't know which dude to block. He's worrisome, man. But other than that, yeah, good game. Like I said on Nick's show, it's amazing just how one dude standing in the way just caused this. But yeah, like I said, it's good to see Deuce. It's just something natural that he has, and it's something that that our starting QB has too. Is just they just be able to ball out. But I just hate it for Deuce because he just lost so much time messing with that other dude. He could be even further along. But
Facts.
That's all I got, man. Just a good game. Enjoy it. Got the Iron Bowl next week.
21. Let me ask you this before you go, man. What's your thoughts on retaining DJ Durkin and Knicks, man?
I just think Knicks is going to be gone. I think Durkin will be here. Maybe it's DC. It's just what Cohen wants to do, man. It's what direction he wants to go in. It's a tough call. So if it was me, I mean, that's tough. But I would probably go in to get Summerall and keeping Durkin. And if you can keep Knicks on staff, I would try to. But I think he needs to go ahead and I think it's his time to go off and grow and become offensive coordinator somewhere. Because he's shown that he can do this.
Mm-hmm.
With this quick turnaround that you can do in 2 weeks with this team, man, it's time for him to fly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Either at a SEC program or he can go down to FCS, somewhere, SWAC. I don't care where it is. He just needs to become an offensive coordinator or a head coach, maybe at a HBCU or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, tough call, man. Tough on Cohen, man. Like but this is what he gets paid for. So
absolutely, man.
So, all right, guys.
Appreciate it, Mr. 21. We'll talk to you later, bro.
I know.
I'll go. Jay Flower says, okay, y'all flame me all y'all want. I want to freeze the win. We did too, man. I think we all want to freeze the win, man. It ain't even freeze 4 no more. Cam Coleman, that guy Simmons, number 3, and where the other guy? I think he talking about Bryce Kane, man. Plain truth. What's up? What's going on with you, man?
What's up, Hugh?
Hugh Rayleigh, what's up? Hold on. We got the Rooster coming in next. It says Ike said the Gator Bowl rep was in attendance. Might we get a 5-win invite? Maybe. That would be dope, man. That would be dope. All right, man. Rooster, what you got, brother? Talk to us.
Again.
What's happening, gentlemen?
What's up?
Just had to bring the babies up here to the park. But yeah, I was kind of, it's hard to get too fired up over, blowing Mercer out, but that in and of itself, because we all know in the last couple of years, the Tigers has had trouble blowing out teams that they should mollywop. So I think the biggest takeaway from this game is the second half adjustments, because let's be honest, we was all looking and sounding just like Nick was in that first half, like, oh, good grief. And then turn around and they goose-egged him in the second half, right?
Yep.
So Marcus, DC, or you or Marcus at the start of the show made the point that if Hubert is still there, this is probably a whole different phone call, and you did right on that. So I think we got to see what you could, hope to see against the Mercer, because I ain't trying to disrespect Mercer. They're a good football team, and the boys go out there and line up and try to do their thing. You heard me? But let's also call it like it is. You're Mercer, and we're Auburn. So it shouldn't be no hold your breath moments when they're playing an SEC school. So I like to see the adjustments. Deuce obviously was a beast. I don't foresee him running that wild on an SEC, a top, SEC school. But and I also think that if he does play in the Iron Bowl, which I'm not expecting, they gonna make him throw the ball. They're not gonna let him take off and run 60 yards for a touchdown. But I was in already a bad mood after that Florida State debacle. Oh, and on a unrelated note, Travail is my dog, but he is no longer allowed to defend Gus Malzahn around me. You score 11 points against the worst scoring defense in the ACC. I'm over it. But back to Auburn. He my dog, but it is what it is. You hear me? But shout out to them Tigers for getting that W.
Yes, sir.
It is a little, I ain't gonna lie to you, it is a little frustrating, because I've said this before. Auburn is not in a position to be overlooking anybody, no matter who they are, and be looking ahead. Because how you gonna look ahead to Alabama and then struggle in the first half against Mercer? You know what I'm talking about? That math ain't mathing. But I love seeing the second half adjustments. As far as Dirk goes, Coach Dirk, I think I've come to the conclusion that I don't think he's going to be the head coach, and that's not a slight at him. I don't think he could have done anything to get that job. So I'm crossing fingers that he seems to be content with being in Auburn. He said his children enjoy it. They bought a house, so I would love to see him stick around as the DC. So we'll see how that all works out, but. a win is a win. We've had the ugly girl discussion. This one actually wasn't that bad when the lights come on. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
But War Damn,
Yes, sir.
shout out to you two for holding it down. All of y'all, as far as I'm concerned, are now Auburn treasures in my book. You dig?
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
War Damn.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Rooster. All right, man. We got my man Tez in, and we about to let him get loose. Godbody says Auburn showed adjustments. Yes, they did. He said fire Chapman. Oh, yeah, the offensive line. Auburn should hire Durkin as head coach. Nick says OC. Deuce was hungry and ready to show his worth. Yeah, man. He put some money on the ledger today, boy. Give Deuce the bag, man. All right, man. Tez, you got it, my brother. You got it. Go for it, man. We just want to hear what you got to say.
First of all, great win. It's good to get a win. Man, anytime we get a win, I can see Marcus up there with tissue everywhere. It's always a good thing on top of it. So I actually got a chance to watch a little bit more of this game than I thought. Then I've been watching it during this basketball game, which is at halftime now. So I only got a little bit of time.
Same.
As y'all can see, I'm out here at Lawson University watching my nephew play.
What's up?
So what I saw immediately was I don't know if y'all watched the show Friday. I kind of said like, hey, Deuce, when it comes to the quarterback runs, he a different caliber athlete. Like he a home run hitter when he get in space, and we saw that on display. It's not the same as when Ashton Daniels take off running. Ashton Daniels is taking off running, trying to get the yards and get out of bounds. Deuce Knight has the ability to seemingly glide down the field. Don't even look like he's running that fast. He's just covering so much ground. I was questioning whether he could, whether he was decent at throwing the football, but it looks like once he got a little bit more comfortable in that offense, he began to, look a little bit more fluid throwing the ball now. He didn't get a ton of pressure, right? I want to see what happens when he plays. Of course, we got Alabama next. They're going to bring a ton of A-gap pressure. They're going to bring some guys out the ends. They're going to try to confuse him. I want to see what he looks like under pressure. Well, hopefully we don't see what he looks like under pressure because Ashton Daniels will getting the job done.
Yeah.
But man, ultimately, I was just looking for execution. We executed well offensively, so I wasn't mad at that at all. The defense. Now, a lot of people giving Durkin crap, but listen, this is a top tier offense. Atkinson, I'll be surprised if he's at Mercer again next year. True freshman playing like that, he might be in the SEC somewhere. I wouldn't mind having him in our quarterback room.
Bro, when I was watching the Tez, I was like, that's your portal quarterback right there.
Man,
yeah, I said the same thing. I said the Deuce League, get him on the phone.
Man, this guy's got NFL talent, arm talent. And a lot of the plays that they were making, it wasn't as much the defense can do. You saw the running back climb the ladder and make a play on the over the linebacker back. Like, what are you supposed to do in that? You saw the touchdown pass where only his receiver could catch it. Like, it's not much the defense could do. But you saw in the second half, they dialed up the pressure a little bit. Of course, you can always, when in doubt, send more guys. And that seemed to just kind of disrupt the timing just a bit. So I'm not mad, man, at the performance. I saw some decent execution on offense. The offensive plan looked like we practiced something all week and went out there and ran that. So I would have loved to see more Cobb, especially with the quarterback run hitting so hard that I felt like you could have fed Cobb and he still would have ate. But I'm not necessarily mad at the game plan at all. I think they executed what we should have to run to win this football game coming up against Alabama. So you saw a lot of that. So you can expect a lot of quarterback run, a lot of quarterback power in this game. He kind of, I think that's what they practice on. So, man, I'm not super excited. It is still Mercer, but at the same time, man, this is I'm telling you, that offense. Watch what happened. They're gonna go to a bowl game and they're gonna play another one of these FBS schools. And they gonna ring up the yards on them, and everybody gonna be like, "Well, where did this come from?" It's like it's been there the whole time. We just, it's Mercer, so we kind of look at them a different way. But man, I'm pleased. I just can't wait to get to this next game, man, and go ahead and get this over with. But
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
not mad about the performance at all, man. Good to see them defensive touchdowns too. That was a great additive to see. Elijah Melendez with the scoop and score. I want to see that secondary early in games, man, be a little bit more, just a little bit more stick to itness, if that's a word. But I get it, man. You're trying to fill a team out. You really don't know what they do well, for real. Overall, I think it's a good test, though. Of all the FBS schools we could have played, FBS, Mercer is probably the one that prepared us best for what Alabama does. Alabama's a pass-happy team. This team is a pass-happy team that depends on their quarterback. So hopefully this game next week looks a lot like this. Now, I know on the defensive end, it won't be that easy, but from an offensive standpoint, I feel like if we can hold Alabama to 17 points, around 17 to 20 points, I feel like we got a shot. We got good chances in it, man. And,
absolutely, man. Absolutely. Marcus, you hanging in here with us, so you got to dip. I'm going to bring Ann on.
I got to be out, man. Y'all be safe, man. War Eagle. From the
War Eagle, man.
Take care, y'all.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro. Oh, hold on just a second. Go ahead, Ant. Just let me know when you got to drop out, Tez. Go ahead, Ant.
I'm about to say, I'm about to roll out now, man.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
About to start.
All right.
All right, man. Appreciate you,
man.
War Eagle, man.
Peace. Ant, where you at, bro? Talk to me, Ant. Ant, you on mute. Godbody. Go ahead, Godbody. Come on in, brother.
Hey, everybody ain't got to leave when I come in.
Ant, you in, Godbody, you in. Both of y'all in. Go ahead, Ant.
What's happening?
Come on in, Ant. Ant.
Yes, sir.
Listen, you called my man. You said he was going to start. You said that last week, man. They was no doubt you, Ant. You said Deuce Knight was going to start. He started. Not only did he start, bro.
Can't hear DC.
You can't hear me?
Can't hear DC.
Y'all can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Who said they can't hear me?
I don't hear DC. I don't hear DC talk. I hear Ant. I don't hear DC, bro.
Yeah, DC. Ant, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell Godbody you hear me.
Godbody, I can hear him.
Okay, he went back out.
He told me. I'm finna say. He told me to tell you that, dog.
Yeah, I did, because he said Ant. He's saying he can't hear me.
But he hear you. Oh, I ain't trying to jump in the way, man. But listen, hey, man, it is a reason to get excited, because man, look at Auburn defense adjustments, man. Just think about the adjustments that Auburn made. When the last time out of all these coaches we've been to the last 2-3 years, from Miles on, the last 10 years of Miles on up, that came in and made adjustments. We came out open. Mercer was scoring back with us. We adjusted, bro. We adjusted and shut that down. Found out what they were doing and stopped what they were doing and said, hey, y'all got to stop us. And man, it is a big reach for Auburn, because I'm seeing, bro, that we can get Tulane. That's all I'm gonna say tonight. And you can hold on to Durkin for at least 1 or 2 more years. You look at Auburn running for making a championship run. I'm gonna tell you that first. You look for Auburn to make a championship run, because if they can sign Tulane, lock him in, and Durkin will submit for another year or so. Man, that transfer portal gonna be massive for Auburn. The bag gonna beat up. They gonna drop the bag. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. People gonna be like, "Oh man, that defense gonna be stupid." And I'm out, man.
All right, Godbody. We'll see you. Ant, the floor is yours, my guy. Ant, the floor is yours, man.
That part of my rant right there. Why is y'all so soft? Why everybody sold on Summerall like this?
I don't know, man. To me, DJ Durkin has a better resume, Ant, than Summerall has. That's just my opinion.
He the one that got the worst resume out of everybody left.
Right. So You know, and there's no knock on him, but I'm
And,
just saying, to
right.
me, yeah, if you're gonna go get DJ Durkin, man, if you're gonna get a Summerall, man, you got a man right there in DJ Durkin with the same type of resume, and who's doing it in front of your face. You see him doing it in real time. You saw him be a defensive coordinator. Now you see him being a head coach. You saw him come in and kind of struggle with the defense at first. And if you notice in the Vanderbilt game, when they got the timeouts at the end of that game, and he got that fourth down stop, he was able to coach the
Yeah.
defense. Then you saw
Right.
in this game, he got better. So hopefully he'll be even better in the Alabama game. But go ahead, Ant.
The only thing I can say on that note, DC, being honest, I would take DJ as a head coach, but I think I love him as a defensive coordinator better.
Okay.
Like the reason why is because you could tell by your defense. When he head coaching, he don't have time for the defense. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, when he's not doing that, he got plenty of time to make adjustments and make the defense look good. Plus, he'll probably be the highest paid coordinator in the nation. Man, that man might get a Bruce contract. He stay at DC.
Yeah, absolutely, man. He's almost already the highest paid. But you're right. If he stays on, you got to make him the highest paid coordinator in the country, man. I agree with that, Ant. What else you got, Ant? What else you got?
Man, listen.
This
was a good game for us. This was a nice learning experience for Deuce. But y'all, please don't be too excited because it was just Mercer. It was talent. We had plenty of talent on the field. We could have talented them to death, being honest. The game was good, though. Looked real nice. I need him to work on his accuracy a little bit more. A little bit. Take a little bit off some of them throws. He'll be better.
Okay, what do you lend that to that he haven't been playing? And then, of course, it's his first game, man. His parents there, whole family there, man. Yeah. The whole nation know he's starting, so he's excited, got jitters. You know what I'm saying? So
I took it as nerves. I took it as nerves, and then also for him to lay off a little bit, it's got to be he got to have a little better coaching. You can tell he ain't been coached like for real.
Gotcha.
Not with our staff. Let me put it like that. Not since he's been in college, because a lot of them slants and stuff. You got to get the ball up, but some of them comeback routes he could have took a little off and had a better completion percentage or whatever. But all in all, it was a nice game for Deuce. I'm not gonna lie to nobody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch that game, man. I think the offense looked good. I think the offense looked. What I liked about it, and is the offense looked competent.
Yes.
It didn't look disjointed, man. It looked like a competent offense. So that's what I like.
To me, DC, you didn't lose nothing when you sat Ashton. That's how I take it.
Speak
like, you look like Vanderbilt last week, but with a different quarterback. Meaning you look competent. You did things that you wanted to do. You ran within the script, and you wanted this to be a Deuce game. So that's what you got. You got a Deuce game today.
Yeah. Shout out to Knicks, man. Shout out to Knicks. It's like you saying, and I keep saying it, man. Dude, did this with a freshman quarterback coming in. Yeah, it started off slow, man, but when they put that gas on, bro, they put that gas on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Knicks, man. I just hate it for Knicks, man, that maybe he won't get a fair, like a real fair shot, man. I hope he does, man. I hope he does the same thing against Alabama, man, and make it hard for Cohen. Because and I know people are saying some raw, but if you keep Knicks and if you keep DJ, man, you keep the continuity, man, you keep the roster, you keep these quarterbacks, and who won't want to go into next season with these two quarterbacks, man, with the Knicks as an OC and maybe bring in someone else, man? What do you think about that?
That's true. That's true. DC, I threw the idea out though. I was like, well, being honest, I could see a world where I give them next year. You know what I'm saying? And be like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a full year to, run the offense, whatever you want to do. And we just take it from there. Because 3 games ain't enough to really see how good everything is, even though you playing good teams in them 3 games. So that was my idea.
Yes, sir.
But you know,
No, I'm with you, man. I think they need a bigger sample size than what they have, and unfortunately, the schedule doesn't work how it usually works. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Because even if they go to a bowl game, if they beat Alabama and go to a bowl game, you got to make a decision right after the Iron Bowl on this
right.
coaching staff. So it's I wouldn't want to be in Cohen's shoes, man. Hold on, Ant. Let me. Sample says Alabama will not know which QB to defend against. Huggy says, bro, Little's Huggy macking on a girl at the playground. I told y'all, second generation rooster. Tell little Huggy to slow down, man. What's up, Tim the Tool, man? Taylor, what's up, man? Okay, yeah. Ed said he can hear me, and that was my man, Godbody. War Eagle, Auburn Dad for life. And the link is in if you want to call in and chat, man. Talk about this game, get something off your chest. Vibe. So, who's starting next week, man? Ashton starting next week, man, no doubt. Yeah, Deuce Knight, man. He did it, bro. No, bro, you tripping. 5 games. I believe we got a chance against Bama. Okay, I believe we got a chance against Bama too, man.
I mean, we got a chance. That's what you play the game for. Only thing is, Durkin gonna have to work with the defense all week.
Yeah. But man, I'm gonna say this, Ant. If you're the DC, if I'm Durkin, I'm like, man, Nix know what he's doing. So I'm like, man, Nix, just do what you do, bro. I'm gonna take care of this defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, call me if we have a 4th down play. But DJ can really focus on the defense. It looks like Nix is doing what he should be doing, and it looks like he could trust him. I would trust him, man. Auburn Dad for life says he heard DJ is the DC and Georgia Tech OC will be the OC no matter who the head coach is. What you think about that, Ant? So this is an Ant show today, man. What you think about that, Ant? Ant, are you there? I'll just wait, man. Ant might have dropped off. Hey, man, I'm cool with Buster Faulkner, man, as the OC of Auburn football, man. I like his offense. He runs the ball, man. He has a good passing game. So I would take Buster Faulkner and DJ Durkin as the defensive coordinator, man, for sure. Tim the Tool Man Taylor says Sumraw, DJ, and who else is a series? And this is Ant coming back in. Ant, you back, man?
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened, man.
Yeah, man. Ant, they trying to take you away from the show, man.
I ain't YouTube. I ain't cussing nothing. Don't demonetize me now. I ain't did nothing wrong yet.
You ain't did nothing wrong yet. Okay, Ant.
No.
This is a question you missed. What do you think about Buster Faulkner, Georgia Tech offensive coordinator, as the offensive coordinator at Auburn, with DJ Durkin as the defensive coordinator and whoever as the head coach? What do you think about that?
I mean, being honest, I would take a lot of DCs, but the thing about, a lot of OCs, my bad. But the thing about it is, you will have to get a certain quarterback to run that system. You might not have that on the roster. That's the scary part. Like, I'm with you, DC. Like, you know what you got right now.
Okay.
So why not take what you got and go on with it?
Yeah,
but
man.
At the end of the day, everybody talking about Buster and all them. You got to realize they got QBs to run their system.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true.
You would have to go get a Haynes King or somebody like that. Even if you brought Lane in, you would have to still look for a quarterback to fit the system.
Bro, I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point because you're right. We're talking about these offensive coordinators who have established quarterbacks already in their system. Buster Faulkner does have a guy he's had like several years. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great point, man. Tim the Two Man says Summerall, DJ, and who else is a serious contender? Mike G said it was a 3rd mystery candidate. Yeah, he's saying it's a 3rd mystery candidate, man. As far as I know, it's Summerall, DJ. Those are the ones that are just coming out, and Cohen is pretty tight-lipped about the other candidate. He's really tight-lipped about it, man. He says, I want to know who everyone want to know who the 3rd one is, man. DJ got to be DC, man. Yeah, he got to stay on the staff. He said we got to keep this roster together. Q2 says we got to keep the roster together, upgrade tight end and tackles. Please upgrade the tight end and tackle. I put that on the fact that he was over his development for 3.5 3/4 of the season. Yeah. Deuce Knight,
Who,
super talented, Richard says. Yes, he is, man.
who we talking about over who development? Deuce? I
Deuce Knight.
mean, he was over
Deuce.
all the quarterbacks.
Yeah, and man, I'm gonna be honest
So
with you. I gotta apologize to this whole offense, man. And I gotta apologize to the whole offense, staff, everybody, man.
everybody,
DC
even
apologize, man.
even going back to Peyton Thorne days, bro. Like
Everybody,
that's
bro.
the crazy part.
Everybody.
Throwing through, like Ted said, throwing through for 2,700, bro.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
you know, we took that and rolled with it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, he might could have did better if you let Derek Nix call the plays.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like
and if Derek Nix would have called the plays, I believe Hugh Freeze would still be the head coach right now. If he would have let Derek Nix call the plays from the beginning of the season,
we be undefeated. We be going to the playoffs. We wouldn't be worrying about Bama. What else? What else? We have 2 top 5 receivers in the nation. What else?
Todd would be over 1,000 yards right now. He's already almost over 1,000 yards. He can't be, he's less than 100 yards away from 1,000 yards. He would be well over 1,000 yards.
Right. I mean, what else can we say? Like, if you want to go offensive wise, bro, it's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That you could say could be, should be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but you know, it is what it is, man. Things happen for a reason.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right.
I told everybody, I said, hey man, to be honest, we can go undefeated with our schedule and our, you know what I'm saying? Cause I already knew what the defense was on. They showed that last year, so that was never a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, offense always been the question. Now we see what the answer was.
Yeah, and we see that was a possibility, man. Undefeated was a possibility this year. It wasn't just like a bunch of talk. We had the talent, man. We had the coaching on staff, which is crazy. We had the talent, the coaching, we had the full recipe, man, but we just fumbled the bag, man.
No. We didn't fumble no bag. You fumbled the bag, bro.
I'm just saying, as Auburn, just us as we have people in our family that make certain decisions that make the family look bad.
But being honest, DC,
what's up?
I look at it like this. Hugh really wasn't a bad hire, man.
Mm-hmm.
Being honest, we're gonna call a spade today.
Okay.
Hugh, I don't know if the man gave up, quit, whatever you want to call it, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's something, and I think his health bad.
Okay.
Being honest.
Okay.
I think he more worried about his health right now than coaching or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, like I said, Hugh fumbled that bag, dog.
Yeah, he did, man.
Hugh fumbled that bag.
He did, bro. He had the guy on staff, man. Had the defense. He had all of the ingredients, man. But someone said if he was coaching this game, we might be still sitting saying we're close. That's crazy, man. Yeah.
I mean, look.
Go ahead, man.
My thing is, you probably right about that, because don't take what you see in the day as, oh, we just beat up on the team, bro. Mercer's a good team. In their little FCS or whatever they play here. So, I mean, you really beat up on a top-notch team in the FCS.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, they was champs last year.
Yeah. And you did what you were supposed to do, man. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it started out slow, of course, and we attribute that to Deuce being young, Deuce being a freshman, his first start. But you did what you were supposed to do to them guys, man. You almost put up 70 points on these dudes. So that's what you were supposed to do. And that's what we've been lacking. That's what we didn't do to New Mexico State when they came in. You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, you got to look at it. I mean, I'm just speaking from the other side of the coin right now. You got to look at it. They got a freshman quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
And look at how he played. And I don't know if somebody said it or I heard it on another one. Hey man, if Deuce go, Let me get him.
Yeah,
I want
let
him.
me get him. That's what I was
I
thinking.
want him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking through the whole
I
game.
want him.
I was like, that's your portal quarterback right there. And we talked about
Yes.
this Friday, man, on the show. And it's like, why can Mercer have a freshman quarterback and be successful? Why? Why can't we have a Deuce Knight, man, and be successful next year? You know,
Coaching.
so you know, we kind of had that on Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Y'all check that out, man. We're over there on like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we were with Tez on this SEC season on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we with Bubba all the time on our Bubba and old man Auburn Sports Talk. But we had that discussion
So my
Friday night.
thing about it is, as Auburn,
Mm-hmm.
and you look through the Auburn orange and blue glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do we always complain about that we don't have? A quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just a quarterback away. If we get a quarterback, well, guess what? In your coaching search, you have a person that played quarterback all their life.
Mm-hmm.
He coaches
Mm-hmm.
quarterbacks, and he's the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. Why not just go ahead and hey, Braun, we know we way better than Louisville is. The record might not show it, but we better. We're gonna get you what you need. You're gonna have all resources, all this and that. Just come on down.
I wouldn't be mad at Braun. I would not be mad. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at Jeff Braun if they got Jeff Braun as head coach, because he could complement DJ Durkin.
Yeah, I mean, you got the same thing, just on the offensive side. You know what I'm saying? Same demeanor, same attitude, same love for the players, all that. It's just on the offensive side now.
All right, hold on, and I'm gonna catch us up, man. I'm gonna let you get your last thoughts out, man, and we're gonna get out of here, man. Vibe says do show better decision making than he showed, knowing how to move in the pocket. Yeah, it's important, man. And he looked better. The difference in this game and the Ball State game is just unbelievable. How he looked, he says night game in Jordan Hare. Yes, night game in Jordan Hare. Looking forward to it. Sylvester being out is not good, bro. Yeah, somebody got to step up, man. You know what I'm saying? We got young guys, we got young cats that's been playing all year, and that's why DJ's been playing all year. They just got to step up, man. It's a big game. Big time players step up in big time games. They got to step up, bro. Young cats, they've had a whole year, man. So these guys are really sophomores now, man. So they should be the backup, whoever they have at the backup nickel should be fine, man. Common sense tell us to let Durkin get his pick for DC and whoever he wants for QB coach and O-line coach. We got to get Ryan Pugh or somebody better. I agree with that, man. I agree with that.
As y'all was talking about the star position, let's go winners. Put Eric Winters at the star.
Hey, they got players, man. They got players.
Yeah, they got players, bro. I'm not worried about Sylvester sitting out, man.
Yeah. Plain True says Bama defense is pretty good. They got a 6'4" cornerback over 200 pounds. That dude is pretty good. He is, yeah. Bama defense for real, bro. They for real this year, man. If they do beat Bama, they need to promote Durkin and keep Nix. I agree with that, man. He says we can be getting a quarterback beat on all the time. I think that's what he says. We can't be getting a quarterback beat on all the time. That's what he says. Deuce can fit the system. Yes, man. We will beat Bama, Godbody says. He got the Godbody guarantee in here today, man. Y'all need me to come back in. If you want to, bro, you can come back in. We just kind of chatting, man, about the game. Anybody else? The link is in if you want to talk about it, man. If you want to vent about it, man, that's what we're here to do. This Tiger event, man. It's just, we running solo. Me and Ant just running the show today, man. Bama Hate Week officially begins. Yes. Shouting out, let's go. I'm ready. Our O-line still showing cracks. I'm worried Bama going to be twisting on that rush all night. They are. You can believe that, man. Do anybody think you and family watched the game? Man, that would have been hard to watch, man. What's up, TJ? What's up, TJ, man? The link is in if you want to call in. And Sample says, you play to win the game no matter who is on the schedule. Why did Freeze go get Nix if he had no intention of letting him call plays? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, especially when it seems like Nix is as talented. It's crazy to look at what he's producing and then just like, okay, why wouldn't you use this dude? He says they said he wouldn't be in the room when they got the game plan together, and then be calling plays from a month earlier. They hadn't even practiced. That's crazy. What you got on that, man?
Yeah, that's pretty much it there, buddy. You was, I mean, but being honest though, let me straighten everything out.
Straighten it out, Ant. Straighten it out.
Okay.
Straighten it out.
That right there is true.
Okay.
Even with Peyton Thorne, and you seen the Georgia when we played Georgia, the bad call that everybody blamed Peyton for. I mean, they didn't practice that or nothing. So okay, that's cool and all. Hugh put that in there. They ain't practiced that or nothing. So my thing about it is, I think Hugh knew sometime last year about this, and you know that really was on his mind too. I really do. I think he knew sometime last year.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's understandable, man. I with somebody with a condition, man, and we're not all in the room and in the inner rooms, man. So you really don't know. So you know what I'm saying? With that, I have to kind of like I agree with you, pause on that, man, because you really don't know really for real what was going on. But I do see Derek Nix, man, and I hope he gets a fair shot. Hope DJ gets a fair shot, man. Anything else on this, Ant? Anything else? What you got?
Man, listen.
You want to sing a song or something, man? You can sing a song.
No. I'm gonna leave that to Nick. That's Nick forte. So look,
you got a poem or something, man? You can sing a
no.
You can sing a song. You can rap.
I'm just gonna say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I done said. I know a lot of stuff. I'm in the know or whatever.
I don't disagree.
Do I wanna call this game and say Auburn win? Yes, I do.
Okay.
I really do. Even after the rant about Bama and all this and that, and yes, I want to beat Bama.
Okay.
With that being stated,
what you gotta say, Ant? Come on, Ant.
Yeah, wait till Friday.
No, wait till tomorrow, Ant. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Ant. You make your predictions.
No, man.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna do it Friday, DC.
So you holding out on my show, Ant? You holding out on my show, man? We're gonna have to we gotta redo the contract, Ant.
Nah, man. I ain't gonna hold out on you.
Nick gave you more money or something?
No, man. Ain't nothing like that, man.
Bro, Nick gave you another contract.
I gotta put a lot of thought. I gotta put a lot of thought into this, DC.
Come on, Ant.
I gotta put some thought into this one, DC. DC, I called the Vandy game. That Friday, I told you Auburn was gonna win, and you see how close we was to winning. I hate being wrong.
I'm gonna have to tell you, and I'm gonna have to
tell
That's you,
all I'm saying.
JT on the Five Heartbeats. I made you, baby. I made you, Ant. I made you.
Oh boy!
I gave you a stage, Ant, and you just now you're gonna go take your talents over there to Nick Frazier in the Water Cooler Talk Sports.
Hey man,
you ain't gonna give me you gonna take all your talents over there to Nick Frazier them and Marcus Fitzpatrick and over there with heads in the Water Cooler Talk Sports. You don't want to break nothing with old. You don't want to break bread with old DC.
Made me do this. DC made me do this.
And you don't want to break bread with old DC no more. That's all right, that man.
The line.
That's all right.
Okay, so DC made me do this, y'all. DC made me do this.
No, save it for tomorrow. No, Ant, save it for tomorrow.
Okay, I'll save it for tomorrow then. Y'all gotta tune in tomorrow. And I got my reasons why I think what I think now. So y'all wait till tomorrow and see. DC said save for tomorrow.
Y'all see Ant trying to hold out on old DC for what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to slide him old gift card.
It wasn't like that. DC.
I'm gonna have to slide and a cash app or something.
No,
Nick,
man.
What Nick them getting you, man? You like breaking all the news?
It wasn't like that either. I told you I had to think about this, man. Man, bro, I don't like being wrong, bro. And we lost to Vandy and OT. That just hurt my heart.
Hold it to Friday. Hold it Friday. I ain't gonna press you like that. We're gonna bring the rooster on, Ant. We're gonna read the rooster. Stay on, Ant. We're gonna bring the rooster on, Ant, and then we're gonna get out of here, man. Rooster, what's up, man?
Here go
Help
the
me,
Florida
man.
State fan.
What's happening? The rooster is back like a vertebrae. You dig?
Here go the Florida State fan.
Oh my God.
Oh, I can't be saying nothing other than what I said earlier. And like, congratulations on Miami winning. Maybe they'll end that decades-long championship streak. But no, I forgot when I called in last. Jay Flowers had asked about moving Jackson, and I'm all for moving anybody to a spot if they can get it done. But I mean, righteously, bro, I don't think Jackson is as bad as what we want to think he is, because you know look how things changed when Freeze was took out. So I'm not gonna bash that kid, because I mean, clearly he's good enough that all these Division I schools are wanting him. Because when he hit the transfer for portal, Auburn wasn't the only team reaching out to him. So I don't think he's just straight cheeks.
Yeah.
But I think the
Jackson,
difference.
Jackson to Mississippi State. I'm letting y'all know now.
Oh yeah, I've been coming to that conclusion. He's definitely gone. And especially, I would think, especially if Auburn comes in talking about we're going to move your position, it'd be different if he was maybe a freshman or something like that. But nah, he too deep in it to try to pick up a new position. But I'm confident that Auburn got everything you need to be a successful school. It's just, no matter what the quarterback, no matter what you got, if the head man is not the right one, it's not going to work. It's just not. And that, I mean, it all starts with the coach, and all the problems that I talk about, and all, what's crazy, nearly 99% of everything that I've been crowing about Hugh Freeze, it applies to Mike Norvell too. I don't know if y'all saw what happened last night in the last like 3 minutes with the punt off the.
Boy, that
No,
special
I
teams
heard
was,
about it.
that special teams was the worst
Bruh,
I've
I
seen
heard
probably
about
in
it.
history, man.
I
That
was
call.
happy too. I clapped. I gave a good hand clap. Hey!
And a whole fool. No, bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I ain't never seen nothing like that in 30 something years of watching football.
You see,
Like, but I
this
made
see.
the point in the live that I was in after the Florida State game. Or no, actually, I take that back. I said it on Twitter or X, whatever they call it. No matter, there's certain constants in football that will never change. It will always apply no matter what generation. And one of those things is that an undisciplined bad team will always find a way to win. And that was exactly what happened with Florida State last night. And that's what we've seen with Auburn for far too long. And when you sit back and look at how many of these like legit playoff contending schools that's winning 7, 8, 9 games, and they barely beat Auburn by a touchdown, or Auburn outgained them but somehow lost by a field goal. It's just maddening, cuz you know what I'm talking about. So I can't believe I'm about to say this. Hugh Freeze was right that we are close. We're close to getting over that hump. However, there's certain things that need to be worked out no matter who the new coach is. The penalties, the lack of discipline, and I think y'all will understand what I mean. There's certain things come with being a championship team. You can't get them until you win those big games. You can't get it until you go through those moments. And we just saw Mississippi State a couple weeks ago do it, where, hey, you got the ball last. What are you going to do? And I know, just speaking for me, it's been a long time since I've seen Auburn be in a situation where it's like, hey, they got the ball. They only need to scope. And I'm not confident, bro. And it was real easy. I mean, I might have been the only one, but when Mercer just come out walking down the field, and I'm looking at it's 14-14, it was real easy to be like, well, here we go, because that would have been an extremely Auburn thing to do, beat Mercer and then show out against Bama. That would have been an extremely Auburn thing to do. Probably would have been the most Auburn thing we've ever seen. But I know that I was going to say this the other night, and then I had to jump out. Everybody's got their favorites for who they want the coach to be or who they think they should be. And the truth of the matter is you don't know if the man's going to work out until his first season's over, second season. Like, we've seen successful coaches go to other places and somehow just, they can't put it all together. the environment, the tradition, the people around you, it all factors in. It's all a house of cards, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
And like we've all heard the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Auburn is suffering from that beyond just Hugh Freeze. And I don't know enough about John Summerall to really be like, yeah, he's the guy. Because it's easy to say he's successful, but he's doing it at Tulane.
Mm-hmm.
So I, for one, believe that no, it needs to be a coach that has got some moniker of success in the Power Four. And as like tonight with Auburn's the prime example. Mercer come out on fire, but then when everybody kind of settled down, they just Auburn walked away from them, and that's what I mean. This is a different level, and I know that there's a lot riding on this coach.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I would be cool with Durkin getting it. I think he has righteously done what he needs to do to show that, hey, I at least deserve this shot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I would also like to see something change about Auburn. We need to get out of the mentality of, well, you're a success as long as you beat Alabama. We need to quit looking at just what Alabama does, because let's be real, there's been a couple national championships since Alabama grabbed one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
I
not
just
in the
had that
peak of
rant.
the Saban era. It is a different ball game now. It is more wide open, and it's just going to become that. And a lot of teams are going to become more competitive as things kind of spread out and even out, and everybody gets their feel for the new style of the game. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So
I just had that rant the other week, Huggy.
yeah,
I made a whole rant about that.
and I also think that one of the things us as Auburn fans are suffering from is that we are straight desperate, bro. And I think it's to the level. I don't know if we're desperate for a national championship. I think we're just desperate to feel the way we used to feel, that teams had to come, when they had to go to Jordan Hare, like, all right, y'all, we better button it up, because if we don't, this team's going to beat us. And that's definitely not there. And the new guy that comes in is going to have to change that mentality with the players of, hey, if you screw up, there's going to be consequences, and it's going to be consequences that you're not going to like. And I know it's going to be harder to do that in the new era, because, hey, how can we bench this guy? We're paying him $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
But that mentality is going to have to creep back in of, I don't care what we're paying him. We pay, because let's be real. It's a pro game now. You're
Mm-hmm.
getting paid money to go do your job. And I don't know about y'all, but at my job, if I stop getting it done, they sending me home, and they're not paying me a couple mil to get out of here.
Oh yeah,
It is
Yeah.
what it is. So we're gonna have to get back to that old school mentality of, like I've said it before, football is a man's game. It demands that you be a man and be accountable to yourself, to your teammates, to your coaches, and to the fans. And we're going to have to get that mentality back of, we don't care if it's by 30 or 3. We're not going to lose this game. Like, you go back and watch old, if you're like me, you watch the old films from NFL films of the Steelers and the Raiders and all those teams during the 70s. That's how they thought, that it did not matter what happens in the game.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to win this game because somebody is going to do what they got to do, and they all depended on each other. And also, with Auburn having to basically hit the reset button at the end of the year, I would say that you're just kind of in a let's, put your head down and let's just barrel through it and get this over with,
Mm-hmm.
and get it, get it to that point, because they're going to have to hit that reset button. Even if Durkin is given the job, he's going to have to put in his, philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
his policies. It's going to take a complete rehaul. And I'm, for one, now I think Derek Nix, he has got a bad rep, and it is hard. I've realized it's hard to judge these guys because they weren't the one that had the final say.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, Nix ain't looked that bad in the last 2 games.
Man, Nick's looking good, bro. Nick's
Yeah.
Look,
good, man.
so
Straight
look,
up, bro.
I got a question.
I got an answer.
It going out what Huggy said earlier about Jackson, right?
Yo.
We talked so bad about Jackson. Everybody said this and this and this about Jackson, even today when he took
Mm-hmm.
his sack or whatever. But what a lot of people not realizing, bro, Jackson is really a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Mm-hmm.
only started 2 years. He's still, I mean, he's still young. Like,
Mm-hmm.
He might be a 5-star. That's true. He, you know what I'm saying, and all this and that. But you gotta really understand, bro. Jackson just changed OCs his first year.
Yep.
Jackson had 6 receivers hurt, an O-line hurt, and changed OCs in the middle of the season his second year. Not to mention, you go from the Big 12, which ain't a bad conference, to the SEC, which is considered the JV of the NFL.
Preach, Ant. That's right. They the JV.
So it's
Nick, you hear that?
so it's like we down in Jackson, but at the end of the day, Jackson really ain't had a fair shot, no matter which team he was on.
I give you that, man. I agree. I agree, and that's why I say anybody on this roster, anybody who's came through in the last few years, man, I apologize, man. Period.
And yeah, Nick, I couldn't make that argument that day, but bro, the SEC is the best conference, man.
Man, bro. They started that Friday. Old man started that Friday night. Godbody says we need an O-line coach right now.
That's the truth, bro.
Sample says Freeze was calling coloring book plays, Lord. He said we only close because we don't have Freeze. This team got punched in the mouth twice and adjusted. Love to see that. Me too, man. Yeah, that was the difference. Lashley or Dillingham. Godbody says hit the like, people. Yes, please hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Having a winning season, please. That would be awesome. It would be awesome to beat Bama and then go to a bowl game and then win that game, man. If he beats Bama, it's his job, period. What y'all think on that? And that'll be our last thought for the day. If DJ Durkin beats Alabama, and we back to this at beat Alabama whole thing. But I think, man, it'll be hard to get rid of Durkin, man. If that was a good win today, gave you a great feeling. If you win the Iron Bowl, man, and knock Alabama out of the playoffs, and then you make a bowl game, Auburn would be on a high next week, man. Do y'all think it would be hard to fire him? I'm not. Well, you have to demote him back. You know what I'm saying? Would you guys think it'll be hard to do that after a Iron Bowl win?
Huggy, you want to answer this first, or you want me to go first?
Oh, I can take it. Like righteously, I don't think it would be necessarily hard because they seem to fire people when they want to. I don't think it'll necessarily be hard. But I mean, but I'm kind of torn on this one because if he beats Alabama, especially if it's, he like legit like beats them, like it didn't come down to the last play or the last possession. If he legit beats them, I mean, he's got a case for it. But that part of me that thinks, as good as Durkin has done, and I'll use the same example I used, some years ago, the Miami Dolphins, when they went like 1-15 or 0-16, and they got rid of Jason Taylor, excuse me, and Zach Thomas, Hall of Fame, great players, but they had that stench on them. They had been in there and been part of when things had kind of fallen apart. So it took a whole complete, just wipe the board, start from scratch. And I mean, Auburn, if Auburn ain't there all the way, they got one pant leg in, one pant leg out. You dig? So, I mean, like I said, it's hard to judge everybody because of everything that's coming out about Hugh Freeze. And just on that note, not to sound, what am I talking about? I don't care. Part of my personality is I can just call a spade a spade. Yeah, there might be factors around it, but the sum is what it is. And if I've heard a lot of people bring up, well, what if Hugh Freeze was so sick that he was? Well, if that's the case, then you need to check. Then you need to step down. So I'm not giving any excuses. And I said this I think I said it on Twitter earlier. I don't feel bad for a millionaire that gets handed more millions to get fired. No, sir. Because I'm sitting here struggling and had to decide not to get a pair of $30 tennis shoes yesterday because I can use that. You dig? So I don't feel sorry for none of them. It is what it is. Like I said, this is a man's game, and a man takes his consequences, and you either fall or you pick yourself up by your bootstraps. So I think he's got a good case, especially if they go in there and it's like they put a thumping on Alabama, because let's not kid ourselves. Alabama's aware that, hey, this is not Hugh Freeze's team that we're playing. These guys have found an offense, and their defense, oh, they're making adjustments. They got some dogs out there, bro. You hear me? So Bama's coming in. You know, think about, no matter what they do, they would love to say they kept Auburn from getting a bowl game, which to me is irrelevant. I've said it before. You should not go to a bowl game for going 6-6. You should not go to a bowl game unless you're winning 9-10 games, and that depends on where you fall in your conference. I've never been a fan of these little bitty bowl games so everybody can get, and I know people always want to tell me, well, it gives you extra reps. Does it really? Does it really give you extra reps when you play one meaningless game and then you're off for almost a year?
It's the practices. It's the practices. It's the extra practices you get. You get because like 1 year, man, you get to have people in practice, like even like the people you have coming in early. You know, your recruits. You just
Now on that end, yeah, I'll give you that for the people that's coming in. But I've never, I don't know. It's just been here, son. Hand that to him. I've never thought that it was that beneficial to play a meaningless bowl game. And now, and when I say meaningless, in this playoff era, since there's, you know, everybody gets a playoff spot now, because they're all looking at it from the money aspect. You know, I was saying this earlier today to somebody, that is it really worth winning a conference championship? Because like I said, last year, all the conference champs that got the bye week, they all lost. And you know, the other team come in already warmed up, already, you know, ready to go, already in a rhythm. So, and that kind of speaks to what I mean about, you know, getting the extra reps and then waiting a year. Well, whatever momentum you got, that's a year ago now, and it's a fresh season. And I've always thought that the top level coaches, this is the way it appears to me, the top level coaches think like that. What we did last year does not matter. This is we're 0-0. This is a whole new season. Nothing else matters. So it'd be hard for me to say if he really beats Bama that you just don't give him a look, because the thing I think Durkin's got in his favor, there is a familiarity with him and the rest of the team. The team already respects him. You know, instead of bringing in a new guy that has got to establish all of this with everybody. And I will also say this, no matter who the new guy is, if it's not Durkin, it's not a good look to bring a new coach in and say, okay, coach, this is your team. Here's the ball. Turn us around. Oh, by the way, you got to keep all these guys. That's just not a good look, because the top level coaches, they want full control. And my heart of hearts is telling me that Durkin, all of them, about to be gone. Now, I hope that's not the case. I hope I'm wrong. But like I've always said, hope is what you do right before you're defeated. You hope something happens. So, you know, I guess in a year from now, if we're sitting here at this same point next year and Auburn's got 8-9 wins, I don't think anybody's gonna care who got fired.
I agree with that. But the inverse will happen next year if we're sitting here with the same amount of wins and we hire a new coach. Then it's like the Auburn fans are gonna be going crazy. Like, dude, you had DJ Durkin right there, and it's gonna be horrible.
Oh, Joe, you're right. Coach. It's kind of a. I mean, you got more of a chance to lose from Cohen's perspective. You've got more to lose than you got to gain, because, you know, as we all know, Auburn fans want to be top tier, and we want championships, and we want to compete every year, and which we should. Don't get me wrong, but it's one of them ones where I think it's either way, you got about the same shot as if you give it to Durkin, because let's put it this way. What if you give it to Durkin? They keep Nix, and then Durkin goes out and gets a new DC, and he hires the wrong DC, and then Auburn is losing games next year 52-49. Like you said, DC, we're back in the same spot. So there's a lot riding on this, a lot, because whether the Bammers want to admit it or not, Auburn is one of the top schools, one of the top programs historically, and up until the last few years, none of us knew Auburn looking, you know, bamboozled, not knowing what's going on and this, that, and the third. At least I didn't. You dig? So I think that's what everybody's just wanting us to get back to.
Yeah.
And
football, man. Everybody wants to get back to
competent. Yes. Looking like even in a loss, because I've heard me say this before, you can lose a game and still walk out with your head up if you just got beat by a better team. But that's not what's been going on in recent, and then like I've said it before, look at these, teams like Oklahoma, Missouri, these ranked teams that just barely beat us. They're all fighting for playoff spots. They're all fighting for these contentions. And we're supposed to be this just horrible school, and they barely beat us. It's hard to accept that you're a nothing school, but the top schools have trouble beating you, even when you're doing your best to beat yourself.
Yeah.
So whoever the new guy that they bring in, he's going to have that bulldog mentality of, if you screw up, there's going to be consequences that, I've alluded to it before back, I forget what year they got rid of him, but Kevin Yox, the former strength and conditioning coach, you talk to any Auburn player that was under him and just say the words, push them boards, and watch the flashbacks hit them. That's why. But they all speak about him as if he's a father figure and with so much love and respect. That's the thing that's missing. When you're in a man's game, that's the only way to build that. Iron. I tell my son all the time, iron sharpens iron. And I know right now we're in a state where a different generation of kids, and let's be honest, a lot of these kids are a lot softer. They just are. They're used to being catered to, especially when you're the big shot superstar. And then when you come to a school where, hey, you was a 5-star, so was I. This guy, he was a 3-star, but he had 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns last year. It's a different mentality, and I think what's happening, a lot of it is it's bigger than football. It's a society issue that's everything's kind of falling into its new place. But I'm just ready to see Auburn be Auburn again, because this, what I've been seeing, is not Auburn, and Durkin gave us some hope.
Absolutely.
I don't like who's the other guy that not Summerall, but who was the second guy that everybody's been I keep seeing everybody mention?
You got Braum or Eli?
I think it's Braum, because I got to be honest with you, and this may sound silly, but this is how I feel about it. I don't think that Drinkowitz is the coach, because he doesn't pass the name check. Drinkowitz, you know what I'm talking about?
So you think he gonna drink a little bit on the job?
Maybe not that, but
he could win so much he'll have everybody celebrating drinking.
Well, yeah, but put it like this: if I came up to one of y'all and said, "Hey, Ant, there's this dude outside, bro, and he said he's fixing to thump you up, cuz who is this?" Oh, Eli Drinkowitz. You gonna laugh and be like, "Man, come on now, bro.
Come on now, man.
You playing with me now? You did that name test. It means something." But I also don't think righteously with Drinkowitz. He's the cats that go to like Missouri, or you could go to Kentucky's a bad example now, because now all their fan bases has abandoned Stoops, but the expectations are different. You win 8-9 games every year for 10 years in a row at Missouri, they're gonna build you a statue. At Auburn, they're gonna be like, "That's cool. Where's all them trophies?" So then that's what I mean by culture and tradition. That has a lot to do with it, because I think Auburn recruits itself. Let's just be real. Every coach that comes, no matter what his experiences is, they love Auburn. Every player that comes in is amazed, like, wow, so it's all there. It's just finding that right guy to put all the pieces together. And I also don't think, I've noticed the last couple coaching searches, it seems to be they go with the name that wasn't at the top of the list, that wasn't the one everybody was thinking, hey, that's going to be the guy. So that's one of the reasons I don't think it's going to be Summerall, because I do think Lane's going to LSU.
Yeah, we got a lot of people on Summerall, man. And what's your last thoughts on this? And I'm gonna hit these. Well, let me Auburn Dad for Life says, according to Mike G, said Cohen talked about all the candidates, and they laid out that let me give you the clip notes. DC DJ Durkin and D will be the DC on all of the coaches that are coming in. They agreed to keep him. That's the short of it. And shout out to Yox. Drink looks like he got pushed in the locker a lot in school. All right. I want to get
See,
those
that's
out
what
there.
I'm saying.
He said
Go
he
ahead.
said he was a goofball.
Okay,
He
go ahead.
admitted that to
And
himself. I mean, you know,
you got the
but
last thoughts, man. Go ahead.
so look,
Mm-hmm.
this is the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I righteously don't care who it is. You got 3 to 4 winners in your boat right now. You know what I'm saying? And Eli, Braun, DJ, and Summerall. So you got winning coaches. The reason why it makes sense to hire DJ, bro, DJ's been here 2 years now. He knows the culture. He knows the players. He knows the fans. He knows that we got to win. You know what I'm saying? He already is ahead of everybody in this what we need category. You get what I'm saying?
And I
So,
think he's already built up a relationship in the recruiting aspect because
right.
I'm assuming he'd
It's,
be on the road with him too. You
hey,
did?
hey, listen, Huggy. It's plenty of recruits that said they wouldn't mind DJ being head coach.
Sure. Yeah, and
And
I agree with that. I agree.
it's plenty players in the locker room that want DJ to be the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not up to them.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of it, being honest, if I was AD, I probably wouldn't even have a search. That would have been my choice from the jump.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I thought that too.
Because look at where we were to where we are.
Mm-hmm.
We look like a whole Pee-wee team from game 1 to 7.
A whole PWT.
And in the 8th game of the season, you look like a top 5 SEC team, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
I agree.
like, I mean, the crazy part about it is 3 games isn't enough.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody agrees with this. But at the end of the day, that should have never been in the conversation. Game 1 showed me that DJ deserved to be the head coach.
Okay.
Just by how they played.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I told y'all this offense gonna look different.
You said it. You said it.
I told you the game is gonna look different. Being honest, DC, I almost told y'all I'd take Auburn in a blowout.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But again, if it was me and I do a coaching search, there's no way DJ is leaving because I need him at DC.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what the defense did with him just working on defense, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We was one of the top 2 teams that gave up 24 points. We was the last team to give up 24, bro. Ohio State and Indiana is 1 and 2 in the playoff rankings right now.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't given up over 24 points.
Mm-hmm.
Lowly 4 and 8 Auburn. I mean 4 and 4, 4 and 5, whatever we was at that time. Lowly 4 and 5 Auburn was the 3rd team to not give up 24 points, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot.
Yeah, and they're in the SEC too.
And look at who you played beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
You played a high-power Oklahoma. You played the number 1 scoring offense in the league in A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Being honest, I think we had a stretch where we played at least the top half of the scoring offense in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we held everybody to 24 and under.
Yeah, that's good stuff, bro. Good stuff.
So either way it go, you don't need to lose DJ.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, man. Y'all hold on a second. I'm gonna ask y'all where they can find you. Seller says Louisville got smashed by Rhett Lashley today. He says do like that Michigan did when they hired Sharon Moore after Jim left. And he says I'm gonna around asking, do y'all think Tulane OC is better than Nix? And I will say, man, Nix is doing it on a high level, man. So we'll see what Nix is doing. So yeah, that's a good question, Sellers. All right, man. And where can it hold up? Susan Scales, what's up? We about to leave, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
How you doing, Susan? How you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, man, Susan?
Huggy, where can they find you, man? Tell us where they can find you, Huggy.
Well, you find me on YouTube at the Huggy Beard himself, and on Twitter, X, whichever you call it, Rooster Mac at the Huggy Beard. On that, also, it's kind of funny, Miss Susan. She keeps popping up in my deal, and I want to follow her and have her follow me back. But then I'll be thinking about the stuff I be putting up there sometimes, and I don't think it's, I don't think she would like some of the stuff I have to say. So
Okay.
uh, like
I'm running.
Dustin at Up Tempo said the first time Nick was like, "Oh, Huggy's on Twitter now." Dustin shook his head and went, "Huggy gonna be hell on that app, bro," and he ain't missed a beat.
I heard
Uh,
you. Man.
but y'all come check me out. I'm gonna try to do a live, start doing stuff. I've got some ideas. It won't necessarily be sports related because I mean, let's be real, y'all got that locked down, bro. That they don't need me adding to it. But come through and holler at the Rooster, bro. I'll holler back.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Ant, where can they find you, man?
Man, y'all know where I be, man. I'm here. Okay, I am here.
Just here, wherever that is, I'm here.
Wherever that is, y'all see DC just said he signed me to a contract. You feel me? So I'm here.
We're gonna see you tomorrow at 6, Ant.
See what I'm talking about? And I don't even know what to show about it, but I'm here. Man,
all right, man.
Already know,
Oh, DC, before
go
you
ahead,
go,
man. What you got, man?
I thought about something earlier. Who won the Jordan debate that we had going all that time and for the shoes? Who ended what Jordans ended up winning?
The last one, and I might put up some tomorrow, man. But and I have to revisit that. But the last one was, I think the 11s and the 9s. I think it was
right.
the 11s and the 9s, and the 11s knocked my 9s out, man. I was mad.
I show you right. I think that's where we
The 11s are the patent leather, right? The ones like the patent leather.
Yeah, I think so. Man, them mugs
And that's my
the
brother's
razor,
favorite one. And he was like bragging, "Yeah, man, I'm telling you, when you put the 11s up, because the 9s ran a long time.
Yeah, they did.
They ran a long time, yeah. And the 11s knocked them out, bro. It wasn't even close. It was just like, it was sad.
Well, what made me think about it is this guy that, like, you know how you're going through the shorts and just random stuff pops up, and there's this young dude that has this segment saying if you're caught in these J's, then it's not cool. And I'm like, you
Oh
young,
yeah, I seen that.
you know what I'm talking about? And like, how you gonna go tell somebody wearing J's in the first
Cause
place?
the young, listen, Huggy, this is the crazy part, bro. I like the OGs. If anybody know about J's, you know what the OGs is.
The red and black.
Yes, sir. That's
yeah,
the
all of
86.
them, bro.
That's the 86, 85, 86 with the tongue out the mouth at the dunk contest.
What you talking about?
With the greatest of ease.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put them up tomorrow. I'm gonna put up a couple tomorrow, man.
But see, Huggy, they don't know about them. They don't know about them type Jordans.
Yeah,
they know about the 90s Jordans.
Yeah.
They don't know about the 80s.
I agree.
Some of the stuff this young dude, and I know he's young, but I'm telling you right now, when these young dudes come up to me and say you in the wrong J's, I'm gonna go baby powder on them. Shout out to everybody who understands that reference. You dig? Bro, these youngins, man, I had to tell Nick during the locker room. I jumped out and had to go put some game on some of these red pill alpha male dudes. It's like you see all y'all's pillars are getting exposed. They married a chick that's got 2 ex-husbands and a bunch of kids, but they telling you not to do it. I was crowing on all of them. Don't come in here talking game, bro. You heard me?
Hey, hold on, DC. I do got an announcement before we go, if you don't mind,
go ahead,
sir.
Go ahead, man.
Listen.
It's your show, Ant. Go ahead, man.
Nah, this ain't my show. This your show. I'm just here. You the man with the plan. I'm
just here, man. Believe me, I'm just here.
No, well, we both just gonna be here then. Like we had the argument last week with the music. So I found one on Facebook. I couldn't send it to nobody. I don't know y'all on Facebook or nothing like that. So I just tell y'all the choices tomorrow. But it said something about if you had to start an R&B group with 4 artists, who would it be? And it's like all the old school artists. It ain't new school, it's old school.
That's a good one.
And I got a feeling Nick and somebody is gonna get into. I don't know who it's gonna be. But it's gonna be Nick and somebody. They're gonna have a good argument, dog. It's not me. I'm not with all this slow jams. I'm not with the slow jams. I done got into it now that I'm older. But I'm not. I wasn't into it from the age of 15, falling in love at high school and stuff. Now, so, but yeah,
that's not good, man. Y'all
Yeah,
tune in
yeah.
tomorrow at 6, man. We're gonna do some stuff tomorrow. Whatever it is.
And I
we're
got
gonna
my
do.
prediction. And my prediction
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
and
Since,
prediction. That's right,
you
man.
know.
We're gonna say that to the end of the show, Ant.
All right.
Say
Say
all right,
less.
man. We'll see y'all and War Eagle to my people and